Last time on the Airstream build, Matt from Mobile Solar Consulting walked us through the pre-setup, the layout, the types of solar panels, everything would go, sizes, how many batteries we would have, and include the overall build process. Stay tuned for what we do next, the solar panels. Throughout this process, myself, as well as Matt and his team from Mobile Solar Consulting, constantly looked at other examples. I also consulted with Airstream to ask them what the best ideas were and where the solar panels would go, sizes, and of course, how to attach them. Throughout my research across the internet, as well as asking people on the Airstream forums, and that became one of the biggest hurdles. I came to the conclusion that it was best to not drill any holes in the Airstream. As you know, RV life is all about staying dry and keeping the roof from leaking. So that was one of the priorities that I had long term. In order to get a conclusion of the size of the panels we needed and also where we would mount them, I took pieces of cardboard that were the exact same size as a 100-watt panel and went up on top of my roof and started laying things out. So I figured out how many I could use, where they would go, and so on. In the end, we decided to use a conventional 100-watt style and size solar panel. We partnered with Rich Solar on this project, who is top of their game and provided an awesome set of solar panels for us to use. Thanks to the Airstream forums, I found out that there is a panel mount called the AM solar panel mounts, and a gentleman over on the west coast of Florida called Lou from Solar Tech Energy Systems Incorporated was able to hook me up with some mounts for all the panels, and these are all stainless steel hardware. The best application is to use VHB tape as well as Sikaflex 221. There is an entire how-to series that was published in 2022 on the AM solar panel installation using the brackets on YouTube. You can just search it. Here's Matt from Mobile Solar Consulting, who is setting up the AM solar mounts in their facility. They created a slight mod using a couple spacers for each panel bracket to make them work with the Ridge solar panels. Next up was to install the solar panels. Prep everything beforehand with alcohol on the roof, and then slowly set the panels where you want to, and then use Sikaflex after the VHB tape as adhesive down to the roof. It's always good to remember also to do your connections before you put everything down, but these hardware are made to take on and off so the panels can be accessed. Matt at Mobile Solar Consulting did a great job installing these panels, and they look really good. They're sleek and low profile, and that's about wraps up part 2 of the project. Next up will be the internal installation. Let's talk about the first part though. All right, we're on top of my RV, and Matt and associate Jake just installed the 6 panels, and these are conventional Rich Solar panels. Thank you, Rich. They provided the panels to me for this project. They're 100 watts, and they are, what are the dimensions on these? Do you remember?
39 by 20 something.
Yeah, they're very, very common size, and they were kind of the best fit for what we wanted to do. And of course, what we talked about before, longevity. So if I ever needed to replace these panels, it's really easy. We used a bracket system that I was recommended to by a lot of different people for Airstreams. And I can leave a link to the guy that sells these online. I will put it below and also in the description. Stainless steel bracket, not drilled in. And that was what I was recommended to do. Not put holes in my RV, which Matt and team, and I understand where they're coming from, would rather secure the solar panels very, very effectively, because obviously when you're driving, going 70 miles an hour for hours and hours and years, I mean, I'd be a little nervous gluing them on. So these have VHB tape as well as Sikaflex 505, which is just a little bit more protection because it has UV structure to it, adhered on. So Matt, tell us a little bit about what you guys did in the process of this. And so this is a work in progress. This is just the start.
So I can get a little more specific too on the mounts. If before you jump on and buy these for your Rich solar panels, know that they really are made for a ZAMP panel, and you can see there that the space between the panel and the bracket, you know, it's made for a slightly thicker panel. So we did have to purchase spacers to make the brackets work securely. you know, Rich Solar sells brackets that work for 95% of applications, but Airstreams are unique. So it's good. These are a good fit for this, but in most cases it's a little simpler.
He's being very polite, to be honest. So I gave him a bunch of brackets, right? We opened them up and they didn't fit the panels very well. So they were super nice about it. We quickly ordered some spacers to fit them. And of course, like he said, these all had to be drilled in. Wasn't the easiest practice to do it, but you know, that's what Mobile Solar Consulting does. Like, they can pretty much handle any type of fabrication, right? So they're problem solvers. And I think that's one of the greatest things is, you know, building RV systems like this, it's not plug and play, right? And I think you should let the experts do it. I take pictures for a living. I don't do solar panel systems. Stoked to have them kind of in charge of everything and making sure it goes smoothly.
The state of, you know, what's on your roof now is basically prepped for us to put a new inlet or a new cable gland on there. The one they give you from the factory has kind of a, I'm forgetting the name at the moment, but it's a real easy plug and unplug connector. It's really not made for sturdy connection of multiple panels in series when you're driving down the road. So we're going to replace that with something sturdier. And what you see now is just us, we've prepped that. So we've got 3 panels in series, 2 sets of that in parallel, and we've got all the wires kind of glued down securely and ready to be connected once we replace the gland.
So like you said, they're about 2 days into the project. I was pretty picky about getting these panels up there, and they were super patient with me, is the right word. So I'm stoked. We'll continue the project and bring you more. Really important for me, once again, to use only Sikaflex and adhesive to adhere the solar panels onto the roof. I had Matt and his team make sure that we didn't have any extra holes in the roof. I live in Florida, there's a lot of rain. So it was important that we didn't make any extra holes. So I was keen to making sure that the installation was done in a way that the panels would stay on. And I think they did a really good job. You can Sikaflex even to adhere the cables, and of course the VHB tape underneath the solar panel mounts, and then sealed with Sikaflex. I hope you guys learned something from this first part of this build project. The next part of the project will be going over the electrical system, the lithium batteries, as well as an episode on the Easy Start breeze for the air conditioner, and a bunch of little details involved in making my Airstream more beach ocean minded.